Greetings, everyone. So, for today, I wanted to go into the brain as what we would call a quantum time machine, exploring precognition and future awareness. The human brain is a marvel of complexity, capable of storing memories, processing information, and even solving intricate problems. But it could also function as a quantum time machine, capable of accessing information about future events. In other videos, I've talked about retrocausality. And so here I want to talk about precognition, the ability to perceive future events, which raises intriguing possibilities about the nature of consciousness, time, and reality itself. Recent theories suggest that the brain, as a potential quantum processor, might interact with nonlinear aspects of time to access future probabilities. This video will explore the science and philosophy behind this idea, examining how the brain may serve as a bridge between the present and the future. So let's go first into some quantum mechanics and the nature of time. Quantum mechanics has revolutionized our understanding of reality, introducing concepts that challenge traditional views of time. In the quantum realm, particles exhibit behaviors that defy classical physics, such as superposition, existing in multiple states simultaneously, and entanglement, instantaneous connections across long distances. These principles provide a foundation for understanding how time may function very well in nonlinear ways. At the quantum level, time does not flow strictly from the past and the future. Theoretical constructs like retrocausality suggest that future events can influence the present. This means that the brain, if operating on quantum principles, might access information from the future. So let's talk about entanglement and connectivity. Quantum entanglement shows that particles can remain interconnected regardless of distance, implying that time and space are deeply intertwined. If the brain's neurons function at a quantum level, they might form networks capable of receiving signals from both the past as well as the future. So, how does the brain work necessarily as a quantum processor? The brain's astounding capabilities have led researchers to explore its potential quantum properties. One leading theory is the OR theory, which is orchestrated objective reduction, proposed by Sir Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff, which suggests that quantum processes occur within the microtubules of neurons. So let's look at microtubules as quantum structures. Microtubules, tiny structural components of neurons, are theorized to maintain quantum coherence. This coherence could enable the brain to process information in ways analogous to quantum computers, allowing access to temporal information beyond just the present. So now let's look at consciousness as a quantum field. Some theories propose that consciousness itself exists in the quantum field, capable of interacting with the universe's fabric of space-time. This would position the brain as a receiver, interpreting information from multiple dimensions of time. So is precognition in fact a function of the brain? Precognition is often dismissed as being pseudoscience, but studies and anecdotal evidence suggest that the phenomenon warrants further exploration. If the brain functions as a quantum processor, precognition might very well be one of its recognizable capabilities. What are scientific evidence that exists out there for precognition? Well, experiments conducted by researchers like Dean Radin and Darrell Bem have demonstrated some precognitive effects. For example, anticipatory response studies. Participants' physiological responses, heart rate, skin conductance, showed reactions to stimuli a few seconds before they were actually presented. The pre-sentiment research in these experiments, the subjects exhibited measurable responses to emotionally charged images before seeing them, suggesting access to future information. In other words, anticipating the images before the images actually come into view. Dreams and intuition as precognition. Many precognitive experiences manifest through dreams, where the brain operates in a state of heightened subconscious awareness. Anecdotes abound of people dreaming about future events, from personal encounters to global disasters. Intuition, often dismissed as a gut feeling, may also serve as a form of precognitive insight. So, what are the mechanisms of precognition? If precognition does very well exist, as explained in the previous portion, how would it work? Well, theories range from quantum mechanics to holographic models of time. So let's look at time as a hologram. Some physicists propose that time functions as a holographic construct, with the past, present, and future existing simultaneously. The brain, operating as a quantum receiver, might access this hologram to extract future information. In other words, imagine if you were a person who could be above all events. You're seeing things in the 4D, and you can look downward and you can see anywhere in the past, you can see anywhere in the present, you can see anywhere in the future. It's like a 4D map of everything that has ever been. So, because the brain might tune into these probabilities, it would align with a most likely outcome based on current circumstances. This is like a more probability kind of model. There's a subconscious mind as well, which may serve as a bridge between conscious awareness and quantum reality. While the conscious mind operates linearly, the subconscious might process information from nonlinear timelines, presenting it through dreams, visions, or intuitive hunches. What are the implications of precognition for human life? If the brain can access future information, the implications for human life are profound. And I myself, who's had dreams of the future, can understand that, which I've always wondered what allows me to see the future the way I do sometimes in dreams. So let's talk about enhancing decisions. Precognition could improve decision making by providing foresight into the consequences of actions. Individuals can make choices aligned with their highest potential. From an evolutionary advantage, precognition might have evolved as a survival mechanism, allowing early humans to anticipate threats or opportunities. This capability would have conferred a significant advantage in unpredictable times and unpredictable environments. What are the spiritual and philosophical dimensions involved here? The existence of precognition challenges the materialist views of consciousness and supports maybe more spiritual perspectives of interconnectedness. It suggests that the human mind is more than just a physical construct, or that human beings are more than just physical entities, capable of interacting with a timeless, infinite reality. What are some critiques and challenges regarding this? Well, despite growing interest in precognition, the concept faces significant skepticism and theoretical challenges. The first being scientific skepticism. Mainstream science often dismisses precognition due to difficulties in replicating results under controlled conditions. Critics argue that observed effects may result from statistical anomalies or experimental biases. For example, with the telepathy tapes, the suggestion is that through the body language of the people presenting uh, the speller with their sort of information, that they might be unconsciously conveying the information to them, which actually creates the prediction. What about the brain as a quantum processor? That remains speculative at this time from a science standpoint. And there are also ethical concerns that come in as well. Precognition becomes scientifically validated, it raises ethical concerns about privacy and manipulation. For instance, could individuals or institutions exploit precognitive abilities for personal or political gain? What if you could know what would happen? You could change your actions to gain money, gain advantage over others, etc. For those who believe in precognition, certain practices may help refine this potential. The first is meditation and mindfulness. Meditation quiets the conscious mind, allowing greater access to the subconscious and its intuitive thoughts. Mindfulness practices can enhance one's ability to recognize precognitive signals. And as I've seen in one thing that I read earlier today, it's like getting your brain to be able to process information faster so that you can then take advantage of it. Dream journaling. Recording dreams can reveal patterns and insights that may be precognitive. By analyzing recurring themes, individuals might identify connections to future events. Energy alignment. Techniques like yoga, breath work, chakra balancing can harmonize the mind and body, creating conditions conducive to the heightened awareness needed to reach a state of precognition. What about the brain's potential as a quantum time machine? Viewing the brain as a quantum time machine shifts our understanding of human potential. This would create a new paradigm of consciousness. This perspective would challenge materialist views of the brain as a mere biological computer, suggesting that it is dynamic, quantum enabled, and an interface that can interact with reality at various points in time. When we bridge the science and spirituality, this means the integration of quantum mechanics and consciousness studies opens pathways to unify scientific inquiry with spiritual wisdom. And it aligns with ancient philosophies that describe time as an illusion and the mind as a gateway to universal knowledge. What about the intentionality and focus? The brain's ability to access future information may depend on focus intent. By cultivating clarity and purpose, individuals might amplify their connection to future potentials. In conclusion, the idea of the brain as a quantum time machine invites us to reconsider the nature of time, consciousness, and human capability. Precognition, though controversial, would offer a glimpse into the brain's extraordinary potential to transcend linear time and access future information in a non-linear format. As science continues to explore the intersections of quantum mechanics, neuroscience, and spirituality, we may uncover profound truths about our connection to the universe and the timeless dimensions of reality. The journey to understanding precognition is not just a scientific endeavor, but a philosophical and spiritual one, inspiring us to embrace the vast possibilities of human consciousness. Stay safe, my friends. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, this is a safe space. If you're returning, I love and appreciate you so much, and I'm glad that you're back. In the name of the Most High God, I wish you health, wealth, prosperity, and abundance. Blessings and protection. Signing off. Take care. Have a great day.